Hello and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. You may be wondering why we're in Pearlwood Bluff right now, because I've noticed I haven't been here yet. That is very confusing, because I thought I have been everywhere, but apparently we haven't. And this is exactly the place where we'd have to go for Sagani. I've checked it on the internet because otherwise I wouldn't have noticed that I would have to go here. The long hunt. Travel to the cliffs you saw in the vision. And this is what we're doing now. We're gonna walk around here. I also
what does the
switched to
reveal?
Hiravias a bit because he had leveled up and I want to take Alof to the White March, so it should be nice for him to have a little bit more screen time for him, a little bit more time with him. What do we have? Acolyte's Radiance could be interesting. But he's in the back line, so it maybe doesn't really work that well to heal. Although he could heal everyone in the back line, so why not? Let's do that.
Hey there.
Alright. I am not sure how
Do these look like the cliffs
big
from your
these
vision?
places. Yep, and that's exactly why we're here, because it seems like that's going to be the case. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna attack anyone. This shouldn't be bad big of a deal because this is level 5. These are level 5 enemies, so we should be killing them quite fast. And the first lurker. With him I'm going to do this because it's going to be a bit easier.
Yeah?
Okay, perfect. And we can finally finish this side quest as well. Oh,
Hey.
looks like we're gonna have to fight again. That's okay.
What?
You can come a bit closer. Actually, why not here?
Hey there.
And the bear again with the takedown, and then we should be
Hey
good. Perfect.
And
To
what does
stealth.
the flame reveal?
And this one we loot.
Sure.
And then we're gonna take a look around. Should be close to the quest for Sagani. As she said before, we'll see. Once we're done with this, we can focus on other things. There is nothing else in the north, right? Yeah, there's nothing here. It's very interesting that I haven't been here yet. I saw it on the map and I thought, okay, yeah, I have been there for sure, but apparently that's not the case. Which level do these have? Level 6, okay, yeah, that's not a big of a deal. Holy hell, Drakes as well. Okay, you guys have to come down to this young Drake. And a little bit of healing would be nice as well. Okay, then focus on this one. Oh, this Drake is still here. I thought he was down already. Oh no, that is the It looked a bit weird. Okay, we're good. Alright then. Back to stealth.
Slow and silent.
That looks a bit weird. Is that supposed to be like this? To have like this staff on the back? Maybe
Sure.
I just never realized that he has a staff on the back additionally to the one that he's holding. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Where do we find this quest here? Oh, is that the one we're looking for? Acorn helm? Okay. No, that's not the one, but maybe I can look here. In the bay below, waves roll towards Defiance Bay. Okay. Greater Wind Blight. Let's head on. This one is level 9, okay, so
Hey there.
a little bit higher of a level than the rest of the enemies here.
Hey there.
Stunzenet Bostendad.
The Paru beyond sea!
Nice.
Arthek Worthen Rock!
Good. We're good. Small wind, primal wind, okay.
Keeping an eye out.
Let's grab that. Oh, do we have here soul? Maybe that's the one we're looking for. As you reach the edge of the bluff, you recognize the exact location from your vision of Persoq. He was here not long ago. Sagani stands alert, the Adra statuette in one hand while she scans the cliff. You close your eyes, feeling the ether for some trace of Persoq's presence. The darkness behind your eyelids takes shape. You feel Persoq running through the forest this time, hurtling and dashing around rocks and trees. The scenery whizzes by too fast. You can't make out the details between the blurred greenery. Something looms out of the trees ahead of you. Persoq finally stops in front of an Adra arc. Do you recognize a natural arc made of Adra? Arch made of Adra? They get something like that out in Glandfeld, across the water from Twin Elms. Examine your surroundings. The soil is soft and moist, and river reed grows around you. You must be close to a body of fresh water. I know where to look next for Persoq.
Then I'll follow. In these visions, I don't suppose you're getting a sense for who Persoq is now.
Someone who appreciates the scenery. Nothing against these stuffy forests, but you haven't seen the southern lights over Nasitak.
At least we're getting closer. Seems like we've made more progress together than I've made in a year.
What are you hoping for?
Someone who'll give us soft beds and a hot meal when this is over. I talked to everyone in Masuk before I left. I heard that he was a strong leader, a dependable builder, a caring grandfather, a wise elder, a generous neighbor, a cunning negotiator.
Might as well be one of these impossible perfect heroes from the Adair epics. People remember the things about him that matter most to them.
The odd thing is, many in Masuk weren't much older than me when Persoq passed. And yet everyone wanted to make sure he heard about something in particular. Our trade with the Amawa, our successful hunts, peace with neighboring villages.
Okay. She kicks another pebble over the edge. Itumak follows its arc, his ears forward. Persoq accomplished a lot that affected all of Masuk.
It just seems odd that so few of us remember him beyond the things he did for the village. Most of his family members, the ones who knew him, are in their twilight years now. And Persoq was too busy to spend much time with his younger relatives.
Itumak yawns and impatiently nuzzles her hand. Perhaps this is less about him and more about helping a village move on.
Perhaps you're right.
Her brow creases, but the black paint obscures the look in her eyes.
Anyway, what about this Theos character you're searching for? Seems like he was someone important to you. What do you remember about him?
Very little.
Not a lot to go on, huh? Hopefully you can pick up a few more clues about him while we're running around.
Enough chatter from me, or Persoq will find himself a new body before we even get to this one. Alright, let's go. We have to get to, what was it called? this place which is like close to here. Close to Twin Elms, but not quite Twin Elms. Elmshore is the name. We have this one
Hey
place
there.
here still to go. Let's not sneak there now, because who cares now? Oh, what is this? A lively breeze rushes your clothes as you approach the edge of the bluff. A cave mouth yawns from the cliff face. It's only a dozen feet below your position, but the weathered rock is too smooth to scale. A rock perches near the precipice. It feels like a sturdy anchor. Okay. Can't do anything here, apparently. That is interesting. Why was there like story time, or what do you want to call it, if I can't do anything there? Interesting. That's everything here. Alright, let's get out. We have to get to Elmshore, like I said. Okay, we're looking for an Adra Arc, and it must be... Yeah, I mean, it's already saying Adra Arc, so... pretty
Adra Arch,
obvious.
dead ahead.
Arch. Sorry, my pronunciation was wrong. Adra Arch. And there is... what we're looking for. The Adra Arch looms in front of you, just as you saw it through Persoq's eyes. Sagani turns, watching the trees for movement. As the arch shadow falls over you, the wooded shore fades into a different scene. You're standing in another forest. Blackened, bare trunks claw their way out of the soil and keep a solemn vigil over the young trees and tender shrubs. You move slowly through the woods, and the ruins scattered throughout them. Stone pillars and broken arches show the bones of some destroyed building. Between and amidst it all are elves and orlans, their faces painted and their bows drawn. Okay, lore and survival are not good enough. Burned trees, crumbling ruins, where is this? I'm glad you don't recognize it. That suggests you haven't been lurking around ruins where you don't belong. Hiravias eyes you intently with a wagging finger of faint lecturing. Sounds like you're describing the desolate stretch in the mountain slopes north of Twin Elms, site of an old battle from the War of Black Trees. Actually, I have been there. Okay, north of Twin Elms, that shouldn't be too difficult to find. I've seen the next location.
I'll follow you.
She counts the arrows in her quiver before adjusting the weight on her shoulders.
I always get a strange feeling near the end of a hunt. Like an itch on the end of my nose. I feel like we're close.
You sound surprised.
I am. After all this time. A part of me had already accepted that I'd never find him. That I'd be stuck wandering like this forever. I'll admit, I didn't believe you at first. Still didn't until now.
What changed?
I haven't spent this much time around anyone since the long hunts in Nasitok. But I've gotten to know you. Seen how you deal with Kith. Whatever else you turn out to be when we find Theos, you're honest. I know you wouldn't lead me astray in this.
What I mean is thanks. No one's done this much for me in a very long time. It feels almost like I'm part of a village now. What will you do after this is over?
Good question.
She runs her hand over the smooth, chiseled surface of the arch. It's been hard to see a purpose behind the last 5 years, but lately I've started to realize just how much Persoq shaped our village, how his efforts and sacrifices added up, made us stronger. Bringing his blessing back to Persoq will strengthen us and draw us even closer together, and I'm proud to know that I'll be the one returning with it. She thumps the Adra wall with the heel of her hand. But I'm getting ahead of myself. First, we've got to find Persoq, as well as your quarry, Diego. Should give me time to figure out what I'll say to him. What do you think you'll tell Persoq?
I guess that depends on who he is now. I'd like to think that traveling for 5 years entitles me to give him a solid earful about all of it. But what really matters to someone in Persoq's position? The village he left behind? The family he likely won't remember?
I wish my fractured memories told me more about the people closest to me.
Must be lonely not knowing a thing like that. I guess I've taken that much for granted.
She quickly looks at the grass at the base of the arch. Anyway, here's to finding our men soon. Onward. Here we have a level up for Sagani, that is nice. She gets, no, actually I'm waiting for survival because stealth is not that useful anymore. Defensive bond maybe? That doesn't really make any sense because we're not going with the fox into any fights. Binding roots might be interesting. Powder burns. The ranger overloads each shot of his or her firearm with excessive powder. Oh, that's a modal, I didn't know. The resulting blast generates a powerful cone of flame, but temporarily leaves the ranger blinded. Yeah, I'm not want to, that's why I didn't want it for my main character. Let's go for binding roots. And then we'll have to go to the place north in Elms. We'll probably find him there, so we have to go to Northweald or to the temple. Let's go to Northweald first. Where it leaves the stronghold.
The figurine. It's glowing.
I guess I forgot about that. We have those two in here. Okay. Well, it's not a big deal. It's just one quest. The figurine is glowing. That means we're close. We'll have to go to the ruins, I guess, because as I remember, we'll have to do... It doesn't really tell me, like, where exactly. It could be here as well, you know? It doesn't look like it's here. Okay, Hylia. Then I guess we'll have to go to the ruins of to the Angwithan ruins here. Let's try that. Boars, okay. The young boar. Oh, elder wolf. I wasn't expecting to see an elder wolf here, but we'll be fine, I think. Level 9. And you two gotta go here.
Hey there.
Let's do this. Take down from my bear, and
Hey there.
we'll be fine.
Levaru, beyond seek!
Okay, there. Very easy. Thought it would be more challenging.
Othek Worthen Frost!
Okay, that's it. And Adair has a level up. Very nice. Let's take care of this. For you, yeah, survival and athletics. So let's go for survival for now. You get more bonuses from that. What do we have here? Polex, swords. He's using a sword, so that would be nice for extra damage. But what else do we have? Unbending. 50% of damage taken converted to healing over time. Actually, that might be very interesting. I'll take that. So he's gonna heal up whenever he's getting damaged. Expect some wolves to be here, but... And it was my bear who killed the elder wolf. That's nice. Arctos gets some kills as well. So... Oh. Let's
Hey there.
see. Wind Blight. Which level do these have? Level 6. Oh, okay.
Yeah?
Die!
Okay, very easy.
Dead on!
Nice. That was that. I need everyone, and now let's see if I was correct and it was here. It wasn't. Okay, if it wasn't here, then I would probably check the Pilgrim's Shrine. What else could it be? If it's not the Pilgrim's Shrine. Maybe Hylia's Shrine then? Oh, spotted Stilgar. So many enemies here that I haven't killed yet. Or maybe they spawned after we finished this quest here.
Yeah?
Levaru,
Nice.
Anna!
Settle!
Nice. And the last one. Oh, the Rans lost a lot of health. I didn't even recognize it. Probably one of those Stilgars attacked him directly. But it's fine. Yeah, up here there was that. I remember. Let's go to the pilgrim's place. Ooh, fangs. Are you ambushing us or what? You come upon a clearing and see a group of Glanfalvens standing in a circle. Sagani glances from the Ardra statue to the hunters, looking for a connection. Meanwhile, the hunters turn and notice you. Their bows are drawn. Does the name Persoq sound familiar to any of you?
What kind of Estromor foolishness is this?
They step aside and turn to you. And as they do, you see something on the ground behind them. Lying amidst the ferns is a white stag. Dark blood mars its brilliant coat, and its sire tremble with quick, shallow breaths. You feel a presence in the beast, something ancient and familiar, before you can speak. Oh no, don't tell me that he was Persoq, the deer. Something thumps to the ground. You look down and see the Ardra bear, its bright glow flickering.
Auric's shadow.
Sagani draws up beside you, her wide eyes fixed on the dying stag. Yeah, the stag, yeah.
Ah, it must be.
One of the hunters takes a step forward and Sagani raises her bow, an arrow knocked.
Any closer and you'll bleed out next to him.
Her voice is low and tremulous.
I never thought I'd prepared myself to meet a stranger. To share the honor and history of my village with someone who had no knowledge of us. Even someone who'd scorn our way of life.
If you're going to do this, you've got to hurry.
I was going to tell him about the years of abundance in Persoq. How his granddaughters have hunted caribou, and his grandsons made our walls strong. But he'll be gone in minutes.
Tell him about his family. She kneels by the fallen stag, placing a hand on its head. She begins speaking. She tells Persoq of the families his own children have raised, of his sons and daughters who have become respected elders in their own right. She describes the hunts his granddaughters have led, the homes his grandsons have built, and a dozen great-grandchildren between the lot of them. The stag takes a final shuddering breath and falls still.
If you've finished your chanting, we need to get to work before the meat spoils.
As Sagani rises, one of the hunters turns to her.
Did your elders teach you even a mouse dropping's worth of decency? There will be other kills to dress and eat, but there will only be this one chance for Sagani to say her due respects.
Have you no respect? A great soul inhabited this body.
She looks up, horror and anger bright in her eyes. She takes the lustreless Ardra figurine.
And it's gone now. What's left is our kill.
But you owe Sagani an apology.
I want nothing from the tongues of these carrion eaters. Coming from people who revere stones and long-dead Ardra.
She draws a hunting knife.
It's not just worshipping stones, you fool. It's about respect for what was built by those who came before you. Persoq means to you what those long-dead Ardra mean to us.
She slanders the builders.
You leave us alone if you know what's good for you. It's good that I have resolved now. I don't need to fight them. I don't want to fight them.
You Estromoran are full of useless talk.
The Glanfalvens raise their weapons. Really? I thought I intimidated them good enough. But now we have to fight them anyways? Why do I have resolve if it doesn't work? I thought I wanted to. I thought I'd be able to not fight them. But well.
Hey there.
That's it then. Sorry. It's not my fault. I tried to. Okay, in that case, we need some healing here. doesn't help me.
Breathe.
Why is the bear not going there? That was weird. Why was Arctus just staying back? Fine Warbow, alright. That was in front of the cave, I see. Let's talk to Sagani about it. No, we can't. Interesting, I thought we'd be able to talk to her about what happened. Okay, isn't there... quests? The long hunt. We finally found Persoq. He was a stag and he'd been wounded by hunters. Nevertheless, Sagani told him about his family. I think the ordeal reminded her of how she misses her husband and children. Okay, but I can't talk to her.
I'm here.
There's nothing I can say to her? Okay. Let's do the level up for Polygina. I'll keep the points. What do we have here? Inspiring Triumph. Inspires all allies in the vicinity when the paladin downs an enemy, providing a temporary bonus to all defenses. Liberating Exhortation. Hostile effect suspended. Healing Chain. The paladin targets a single ally for healing, but the effect continues to jump between allies up to 6 times. Oh, I'll take that. Why not? Or the Sacred Immolation. The paladin focuses his faith and self-immolates in blue flame. Each time the ability pulses, the paladin takes a small amount of raw damage, but enemies in the area take burn damage. Allies receive a small amount of endurance. I don't like to hurt myself, to be honest. Hastened Exhortation inspires urgency in one of the paladin's allies, increasing his or her attack speed. Let's go for the Healing Chain. Alright, since we're done with this, let me see what else we can do. Master Below we do after the DLC. Battle of Yenwood Field as well. Siege of Crackhold as well. Burden of Memory, this is part of the DLC. His Better Half is also part of the DLC. The Forgotten Army is the DLC. Okay, so it's time to go to the DLC. However, I would go to Kate Nua first. To sleep and yeah, to get all of my things sorted out, to sell some things and so on. I lost reputation with the Fangs. Yeah, I didn't want to fight them, but they... well, my bad. It's how it is. Let's go back to Kednua. Highly payday, alright.
Looks a little healthier than before.
Yep, for sure. There's everything fine here. Distant relatives leaves the stronghold. Manea finishes escorting supplement and returns to the stronghold. Has arrived at the stronghold. What? Requesting they be freed in exchange for coin. He was nearly set upon by brigands on the road, but your patrols intervened. Yeah, but he was there for 1 day. Well, I hadn't enough time to come home and talk to him, so nothing I can do about it. Alright, we have to go to, should we go to the craft hall and sell things? I think it would be the most convenient, the best place to sell things and buy things, if we need any things, actually. Oh, I haven't been in the Hatch Maze, maybe I should take a look there. Alright, let's see.
Hello.
Let me see your wares. He doesn't have anything that I need, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna sell him the fan walkers, actually. I don't think I need those. And everything I have here. Yeah, we're getting another nice sum out of this. Not 10,000, but close to 10,000. Actually, I can sell the traps as well. Because I never use any traps. Alright, that's it. Nice. Let's go to sleep and then we head to the DLC. Okay.
Looks a little healthier than...
Actually, now that I have the moment, let's go check out the maze before I end this episode. Ah, but I can't enter it. Okay, well, that's about that then. Alright, so let me end it here, and yeah, in the next episode we'll go to the second DLC, the White March Part 2. The White March Part 2, and yeah, I'm really excited for that. I hope to see you there in the next episode of Pillars of Eternity. Until then, bye bye.